So this is just about the stuff I have added into my collection that has replaced some of my years of Zippo, specifically 2003, 2014, and 2019. And and I've never had a 35 replica, and this one showed up for sale on Facebook, and was just really interesting. And I mean, it is double sided as well. Not going to particularly use it, but that way I just have something for the collection. And then picked up a Diocese one for 2003. Still on one of those. I can't think of the finish off the top of my head, but yeah, it's satin. That's what it is. It's still a satin finish, but wanted something different. And for my 2019 upgrade, that's my daily at the moment, it's Defenders of Freedom Zippo. And this is where I tend to go with more plate items instead of armors, is because I find that the armors lack in the hinge, because even when you get them, how do I put this, where you get them, repaired after you drop it, and when you have that done a couple of times, you eventually get a roll pin, you learn that that is going to be the most disappointing thing that you will ever have with a Zippo item. Is because the hinge will move more when you have a roll pin. And that's why I have stuck with plate ones as my daily, because I have this bull skull from 2013 that I bought from a jewelry shop, and I've already had the hinge repaired once, as you can see here. And they just last, where as for armors, it'll take you time after time to, eventually get a roll pin put in, but it's like when you have it with, them, it makes it harder to use. And even though, yeah, it doesn't move as much, you have the hinge move more. And my argument with that one is if I can find it, where I have a 2022 armor that I bought off eBay out of Cuyahoga Falls, and I've already had the hinge beat to heck, and it may not look like much with the hinges, but one's moved in more than the other, and that's on the one I got there. And with it having the roll pin, it moves a heck of a lot more. And that's why I've just been, done with armors in that thing. It's like, even this one I got custom engraved, with where I was at the time. And it's like, even though, yeah, there are better 2022s that I could have gotten, it's the last custom engraving I've got. But they don't do that now, since they've updated their website and you have to wait for the stuff to open, which I find kind of depressing, because if you want something done, and what are you going to do? But sorry for the rant, but that's just my whole thing with the plate ones that I've had, done. And it's like, even though, yeah, this has a roll pin in it, it still is not something I'm just going to go up and use. I'm going to stay with the plates, because they're just more reliable in a way. And I've used this one up until the hinge got replaced, and I got, just a different plate one and we'll see when I have to replace the hinge. You know, get it done by Zippo. But that's just all the upgrades I've had, and